How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Antihero. It's a game I haven't played in a little while on the channel, but it's received several updates and I was excited to check out some of the new content. There's a brand new map, the Palace, which I'm sure will offer a few new gameplay elements and surprises, and it'll feature a few new characters which will eventually be showing up in the campaign, so I was excited to check out what it has to offer. There's plenty of new characters to play as, so I'm gonna have to look through here and decide who I want to be. I like the looks of Emma's devious grin and eyebrow. I'm gonna go for her for sure. Guard towers. Surround the palace. Send thugs to occupy active towers. When you control all active towers, burgle the palace for 2 victory points. You must burgle the palace at least once to win. Guard tower activated. Okay, so are all of them going to activate at once? I'm curious. So only 2 of them are active so far, so I guess I'll just try to gun it for one of those. Gashford's got quite the round head. I wonder if this area in the middle does anything, or if it's just kind of decorative. It's just in the way, really. I'm at a major advantage here. I feel like the guard towers should have been this one and this one, or this one and this one. Right now, my opponent is quite far away from both of these. I'll upgrade my scouting right away so I can look around just a little bit more. Quick robbery, quick scout, and let's scout this area. That's all I can do with that turn. Ah, he gets to be near the assassination contract though. Oh, I really did want to upgrade for a gang, but if he's going to start going for urchins, then I think I better do that as well. Try to start occupying a few different areas. I want to scout ahead here, so that next turn I can make use of my gang to maybe upgrade them once I've researched them. And I might as well start scouting towards this tower as well. I'm going to want to head there as quickly as I can. Gashford committed two more urchins to there. I didn't see exactly what it was, if it's money or lanterns or what he's getting out of that one. I missed that. Definitely gonna upgrade my gang so that I can start fighting my way towards the guard tower. I'm starting to wonder if I should have done that first so I could really just start sprinting for these guard towers, get there like way ahead of Gashford so he never even really has a chance. Oh, I think one thing I just noticed is that on that turn where I researched the urchin and you get a free urchin, it used to be that once you get your free urchin, you get to pay the that starting price. Now it seems like they have it set that after researching it, it will go up to the price that reflects you having already bought one that turn. I think that's a new change they made. I'm gonna scout here because I would like to find a resource other than lanterns, but I might as well go ahead and occupy this one as well. So I'll just go occupy that so I can just start raking in the lanterns. It'll be helpful long term, even if I don't get a lot of money up front. Gashford either has a gang or upgraded his assassin. I have to assume he's probably invested in a gang by now. I'm going to research brewing. I was considering doing the dagger so I could take out both towers in one turn, but I'm going to need thugs to start occupying these towers. Let's use the gang to take out this henchman, and then we'll use the thug to go occupy the tower. So I can't do a lot with that right now. Covering all these guard towers is going to be pretty difficult once we start crisscrossing all over the board. So I think I actually want to buy a thug and have him join up with my gang to boost its health, because having a strong gang is going to be really important to controlling this map. For that same reason, I'm probably going to want to upgrade Emma's damage really soon. Just do a handful more scouting around here. Cheaper urchins should be good. I'm gonna try and just like dominate this board, so the less they cost, the better for me. Gashford keeps raking in a lot of money, and I don't know if he's burglarizing things, but I think he must have upgraded something that's giving him money. Let's control the second tower. Just make sure we get that out of the way. Just hold that sturdy. I'm really wondering if you can put more than one guard in a tower to make sure it's extra guarded. Otherwise, you might just have to station someone in front of the guard tower to protect it. Burglarize the church, then I can get a little bit of money each turn. I might as well scout the assassination target and try and win that over quickly. Right now I can do 4 damage, so I'm not going to bother attacking her to weaken her, because then that just makes it more likely that Gashford can take that kill away from me. But I am going to need to start scouting my way closer to these other guard towers to get them out of the way. So Gashford is just focusing on robbing. The assassination target ran away, so he can't go for that. And it looks like he's starting... My guard's gone? They only last a few turns? How the hell am I supposed to hold a guard tower for long enough? That's going to be pretty challenging, especially if he starts blocking paths with his own guards. That is going to add a really large layer of difficulty to this. But the assassination target ran over closer to me, so I would like to take her out pronto. And I don't like you having a thug here. There might be other things I should be committing my efforts to, like maybe robbing some things. Nah, I'm just gonna kill that. You know, I never really go for safecracker. But if I'm not collecting a lot of gold, the ability to acquire more gold through burglarizing seems like it would be very helpful. And I'm probably gonna want a second gang here soon. New assassination target, I can actually take him out again. Gashford's starting to get a little more influence across the board here, which I'm not thrilled about. I'm just going to go ahead and steal this before he even has a chance to do anything about it. So get a quick attack in there. I'm going to pump up my gang because I'm a little bit worried about them. I want to make sure they're here for the long haul. And I'm going to go ahead and claim that second contract. Now hopefully the third contract will be a little out of reach and I can focus on other things. I voted to just take some extra gold to make sure I bolster my gang. Mr. Snodgrass. I'm not sure if I've seen him before. And see, now he's surrounded by thugs and everything. I think that's going to be way too difficult for Gashford to bother with. His gang is now vulnerable and not that strong. Ah, damn you. Of course you would. Of course you would. But I can still kill it, and I absolutely am going to. Probably shouldn't have left him out in the open when I'm capable of doing exactly 5 damage. Sure. That's gonna suck to recover from. I would like to start scouting further ahead and hopefully provide the opportunity to start moving towards those other guard towers. Hello. And I can fill up the church, grab that bribery there. I'm really starting to fill all this out, but I really need to rob the palace here. Man, I'm just gonna keep killing your fucking thugs here. If you just keep leaving them out in the open, you're just asking for it. So that's dealt with yet again. I'm gonna go ahead and boost my orphanage so that the urchins can start evicting people, because I want to start booting them out of some of these buildings. Scouting is really important in this map because I want to try and get to all those corners so I can occupy all those guard towers, but I might as well scoop up this easy victory point, and now he basically can't get anything. The best he could hope to do is kill Mr. Snodgrass, but that's not going to be very easy. There's probably one more church out there that he could bribe. I just realized these guard towers also haven't activated, and I'm not entirely certain how that takes place. I'm wondering if it's a game, like, turn amount thing, if it's just a set number of turns they're going to activate, and I just realized I only need to occupy the active ones. So if I go and occupy these right away, I might be able to put an end to this, like, very shortly. Gashford's just running around thieving things. He doesn't really seem to be doing a lot of actual scouting. You'd think he would be trying harder to reach these guard towers. Gashford, I'm starting to think you'll never learn. So satisfying. Really seems a little unfair. This group of 5 guys, or however many it is, with their big brutal axes and obviously a lot of training, ganging up on this little guy, guaranteed to get the shit kicked out of you. Let's go ahead and stick one more thug in a guard tower and see where that gets us. The royal riches revealed. Alright, that's your cue, I believe. Burglarize the palace. Yeah. So, the royal riches removed. Excellent. And do I get both of them? I just get both the royal riches? How come I get both at once like that? I'm not entirely certain why I get both at once like that. And I think that's just a shortcoming of the AI, that he wasn't aggressive enough in trying to go for those towers or stop me from getting the towers. I kind of pulled away from him very quickly in this round. This would be really fun to play online with other people, having both people contest for those guard tower spots, constantly killing each other and taking each other out, trying to vie for that spot. I can see this being very difficult to control the map, and the longer that drags on, the more towers that are going to activate and the harder it's going to be to control things. So I think this could be one of the more chaotic maps where it's very unpredictable. There's just no straight up strategy that I could see working better than others. And with recent patches to Antihero, I found that to generally be true, that there's no one true strategy. As soon as someone figures out a strategy that works well and they try and use it more than a few times, someone's found a hole in it and been able to overcome it. The developers have been quoted as saying they used to win like 70% of matches to falling down to 30 because people playing the game were finding strategies they never thought of. So simple as it seems, very in-depth strategy game, coming to Steam and mobile quite soon, so keep an eye out for those. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'll see you again soon.